Hello, welcome to the video about coding a case structure using NCL. NCL is a powerful language, but there is no designated verb for a case structure, which is also called a multi-way branch. This video shows how you nevertheless can create a case structure using NCL. Let's assume that we want to process the entry in a panel from a user. He is asked to enter one of three possible selections. The NCL should check which selection was made and then process accordingly. The NCL should also process a wrong entry. In this case we have four possible ways to proceed: a classical multi-way branch or a case structure. First of all, we create top and bottom of the case structure. The label .case marks the beginning of the structure. The label .endCase marks the end. These names are not mandatory. You certainly may choose different names for your case structure. In this example, we display a selection panel and allow the user to enter a character. Depending on that selection, processing continues in different ways. We now need to add labels for every selection we want to allow. In this case, .#c, .#p and .#d. After every label, the appropriate processing is placed. To separate the different processings from each other, we need to make sure that every block of code is finished with an &go_to statement, which leads processing to continue at the end of the case structure. Then we need to add &control no label. We cannot assure that &select only contains the desired values c, p or d. Likely that variable is filled from user entries into a panel, so a lot of values can be filled in. On the other side, we can't create labels for all of these possible entries. So we switch off the default in NCL, which lets the NCL stop processing if a label does not exist. This is done with &control no label coded anywhere in front of the first &go_to statement. Instead of ending, the NCL now continues with the next statement after the unresolvable jump to the non-existing label. And this is a place to put the NCL statements for processing the wrong selection in. This can be creating an error message and display the panel again. This concludes the video about coding case structures using NCL. Thank you for your attention.